Hi, for Friday Float Club today we're going to make ourselves a wobble board. So we're going to need a stone and a piece of timber. So I'm just using a piece of plywood, and we'll just pop the stone on the surface, what you're using, and then pop the piece of plywood right on the middle and see if you can even balance the board. And then we'll bring ourselves up onto that. So we want to balance our feet on either side of the board. So you can have a wider board or a narrow one. Tip the board down so you've got one edge of it on the ground to get yourself onto it, and then all I'm going to do is just shuffle my feet out to the sides until I'm at the edges, and then I'm going to try and lift the tip of the board up, and then it'll probably tip backwards or somewhere, that's fine. So you're going to tip essentially from side to side. You can kind of create a little roll from side to side as well if you want. And then obviously at some point we'd like to be able to figure out where balance is. So if we find ourselves constantly tipping to one side, then you want to try and see if you can put weight onto the other foot. So if you're always pressing harder through one foot and that's the leg you maybe injure yourself on a lot, then that's what you want to try and do, is you want to try and find the other foot. So as you're working away there, you'll discover what your body wants to kind of naturally do, and you'll see if you can manipulate that a little bit. So if you're tipping forwards a lot, then try and find the weight onto your heels. If you're tipping backwards a lot, try and find weight onto your toes. If you're going left or right, try and figure out whether you can go a little bit more to the other side. And then at some point we should be able to find balance through that, and you'll notice that as you're doing that, all the muscles in your middle and your hips and obviously your ankles and feet have been working. So it's quite a workout for the muscles in the middle. So if you've been sitting a lot, if you've been on the bike, if you've been running and you feel quite tight through the middle, then using those muscles just by wobbling. Now you can buy wobble boards, so you can make, as I just did, your own with a piece of timber and a stone or something round underneath it, and then, as I said, try and find balance. So see if we can get to a stop in the middle and hold ourselves still, or relatively still. See if you can give that a go. If you can't buy one, see if you can make one, and just make sure you're maybe not as high up as I am here. Maybe have the lawn next to you so you can step down if you need to, and just find balance, or try to find balance. And the process of trying to find balance is really what you want to do. You don't actually need to find it sometimes, you just need to work on it. And always making sure that you're keeping your eyes level with the horizon, so you're looking up or straight ahead, and that'll help you with your balance as well. So just getting to a point where we relax through our hands, relax through our shoulders, and then we find that sort of magic spot where even just for a couple of seconds we have balance, or not. Give that a go.